Hello there, Jeepers. Been offline for a while, and after this I probably will be a while again. I'm still working on another project before I can reutilize this space. I just don't have time to do any big projects at the moment. Excuse the mess because I'm not in here. I also don't clean it. Just changing the spark plugs. In the Overland with the HO engine, and the HO has a different spark plug. They require a platinum spark plug, and I love NGK. I've never had a problem with NGK. I've had problems with other plugs falling apart, but I've never had a problem with NGK. Some people have had problems with NGK, not others. So I don't know, personal preference I guess. But for some reason these require platinum. Since I brought the vehicle 5 years ago, I've not removed the spark plugs. So it'd be interesting to see what they look like. I presume they have platinums, which are supposed to last, I think 50,000. From memory, they're supposed to last 50,000 kilometers. Well, we've done pretty much that since we've brought it, and I've had the plugs for a while, just never did it. So I'm just gonna show you one plug, how to change it, and yeah, we'll go from there and we'll see what these old plugs look like, because goodness knows how long they were in there when I brought it. So let's see. First thing I'll do, because you're opening the engine, is blow away any dust or leaves and crap, because you don't want anything to go into the spark plug hole when you're changing plugs. Still dust coming out after all that. Whoa! I will do that again after I've pulled the coil caps off, for which you will need, what I will use is a, let's see if it's still filming, and maybe I'll put a bit more that way. I use a little old tube spanner. Funny enough, this tube spanner came from the first vehicle, a brand new vehicle I brought, which was a Lada Niva. Wow, never again, man. A Russian four-wheel drive, it was brand new. This is part of the toolkit. I've actually had to weld it up because it broke a few times. But, you know, it's handy to have. I've got a purchase set there, but this is actually quite solid. It's not like a tube, this is actually a purpose made. But, yeah, I sold it when I'm like, oh God, it needs a third gearbox. And I was like, I'm out. I'm selling it before I need to change the gearbox. So never buy a Lada Niva. Sorry to all my Lada Niva lovers out there, but them's the truth. I need a different driver. I just like to stick a screwdriver through. There we go. I'll just change one so you can see. I wonder if I need to unplug it. Get my magnet out now. I'll unplug it anyway. Everything's brittle down here. Well, that looks nice and clean. No oil, no crap. That's nice. Let me pause it while I get my magnetic fishing rod. I can see it actually. Can I? Here's my magnetic fishing rod here somewhere. Yes. I need an extra toolbox. I've got too many tools. I think that's it there. Woohoo! Handy tool. Magnetic fishing rods. Alright. Now whew, I'm glad I did that. Yuck. There we go. First time in at least 5 years. I've never seen them. There's probably a torque wrench setting for spark plugs, but I've never done it. You just get a feeling for it after a while. The rubber's missing. Okay. I wonder if my fishing rod will work on that. Beep, 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 beep. Yes. Okay. Let's have a look. They are in fact platinum and they're NGK. That's why they did so well. They look good. They're not oiled up. Can you guys focus on that? Let me see. There you go. It's a bit better. So the little tip there, that's got a bit of wear and tear, but the actual platinum tip still looks really good. So this will probably be fine for a standard engine to use again. I'm really surprised how well that looks. I was expecting to find nothing, you know. Compare. Trying to focus here, guys. Right. There you go. Not a lot of difference. It's probably got a double gap. That's a very small looking gap on this baby. I may have to gap them. Yeah, that's way too small. I've never gapped them before on any vehicle. They're always usually pretty well spot on. Wow. Alright, I'll show you how to gap them. Pause. Okay. So, in the old days, they used to use a hacksaw blade for a spark plug gap. I wonder what the old one is. A millimeter, just like a hacksaw blade, or you know, a hacksaw blade. Is that what you call them in America too? A metal saw blade. This is like a millimeter, and the new ones, millimeter don't fit. They say about 0.8 of a millimeter. 0.9 don't fit. 0.8. I think it's 0.8. Let me check. Yep. 7.7. Now, if this gap is too big, you just tap it until it's correct. If it's not, just put something underneath and gently lever it open a little bit and then re-tap it closed as required with some feeler gauges. So this one, what was that? 7. What about 6? 8. 0.8. 0.8 of a millimeter. So yeah, I think I'll just leave them at 0.8. I looked it up online, and apparently NGKs are at the optimal, already adjusted at the optimal gap, but there's no harm in over checking to make sure that all have a good gap, because it may run like crap if it doesn't. Alright, so I've got one more. Let me move the camera. Then gently guide it back down the hole. See if I can get it started with the magnet. No, okay. Knock it off. I'm going to get a longer extension, guys. Make life a little bit easier. I know this is a very simple job, but you know, there's young people coming along who are interested in cars, and they still need to learn how to do these things, so even simple jobs. And spark plugs is probably, and oil changes and air filters is probably where everybody starts, right? Are these crush? Yes, they have a crush ring. I thought they were tapered, but they have a crush washer. So to me, that feels about right. Some of these are tapered. They have it just tapered. There's no washer in there. They're just machined on an angle. These have a crush washer, so they touch, and then as you tighten it, it crushes it up and seals. I prefer these. I don't really like the tapered fit, because once they hit bottom out, they hit down, there's not a lot of adjustment or work out how tight you can get it. I always find them difficult, and they tend to vibrate loose more often. So I prefer crush washers, but I haven't seen any tapered ones for a long time. They had them in the older Ford V8s and stuff. And then it's just a matter of putting the coil pack back. Plug back on. Nut back on, try not to drop it again. And that, my friends, is how you change a spark plug on any car really, but yeah, this happens to be my daily driver. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm going to do the rest of them now, and I may do some more little jobs, but if I think it's of any interest, I will upload it. I think I'll disconnect pin number 10 to disconnect the torque control. Yeah, see how that goes, see if it makes a difference. It didn't make much difference on my red Jeep because that has a worked engine, and I didn't really notice anything. And I had a Transgo shift kit in it too already, so it didn't make a lot of difference, but I'm interested to find out what it's like on a stock, well, it's an HO but still stock, what disconnecting the torque control on a stocky does. I'd like to find out. And we're going on a trip. on Friday night. I think we're leaving. We're going away for the weekend for Australia Day, down the beach somewhere. And yeah, I'll post some of that on my life page. Gas Heads Mod Shops life, not live, but life. This channel is for repairing and doing mechanical work, and the other one is enjoying the fruits of the labor. So anyway, take care. Be good.